Good evening, everyone. Welcome tonight to our 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond presentation. My name is Scott Reed. I'm from West Point, Mississippi, and I am a Regional Vice President with Arbonne International. It's a company I found about 11 years ago now, and it has been an amazing opportunity for me to change my health, to change my wealth, and just to change me as a person overall. And tonight I just wanted to share a little bit specifically with the guys about our health and wellness products. I know in the group description we said that you'll be hearing from Craig Bain tonight. Craig is a friend of ours. His wife is also a regional vice president with our company. Craig is formerly a Mississippi State baseball player and a personal trainer, and now works in the medical field. And you will hear from Craig a little bit later. Craig and Stacy and their family live in East Tennessee, and outside of our control, they're having a little bit of snow tonight that's interfering with their internet connection, so they weren't able to go live. But Craig has made a video telling you a little bit about his experience with these products and this program, and he's going to post that to this page right after we get started tonight, right after we finish. I'm sorry. He's going to do that. So you'll see that video from Craig in just a little while. But I want to tell you a little bit about my journey with this program. Basically, like I said, I found this company about 11 years ago, or probably it found me through a good friend of mine. And it took me probably about 7 years before I ever tried any of these products. You know, we have over 400 products, so I was honestly not interested in any health and wellness, and I don't sell anything that I don't try. So I decided I would just sell the other 375 products that we have. I would leave these products up to someone else to sell. But people around me started asking for this because they had friends that were trying it. They knew people that had used it. And so they were asking me for it. So reluctantly, I decided I needed to try these products if I was going to sell them. And I'll tell you why I didn't. There are a couple of reasons why I was a little bit standoffish from this. One was, you know, we're guys. We don't do these programs. We don't do shakes. We don't do all this stuff. You know, we go out and kill food and drag it home and clean it and eat it and all that kind of stuff. We're not supposed to do these sort of programs. But, you know, I really realized that a lot of guys do these sort of programs. The difference is we don't blog about them or Instagram about them and that sort of thing. So that was the first thing I had to get over. The second thing is that I'm a single guy. I live at home by myself. So the odds of me going home and cooking every night were really pretty slim to none, to be real honest to you. I'm doing this Facebook Live from the kitchen right now, and to be real honest with you, I could probably turn it into a bedroom and get more space, more use out of the space. But anyway, I just didn't go home and cook for myself. I tell people all the time, before this program, I had a private chef. Her name was Wendy. She's down on Highway 45. I pay her daily, $7, $8, $10 sometimes to fix my food. So I didn't have any plans of coming home and cooking for myself because I thought that was difficult. And this plan helped me realize that that wasn't accurate either. But honestly, the main reason that I didn't want to try this program was out of fear. I didn't want to quit drinking Dr. Peppers. My day started every morning at Sonic with a large Dr. Pepper. I didn't want to give that up. I didn't want to give up sugar. I just thought that I couldn't give up all of those things. So really fear held me back from this. But my good friend Lori Robertson told me to not let my fear of perfection keep me from being better. And when I heard that, I thought, you know what, I can do this program. I may not be perfect with it, but I'm going to be better. And that's really what we're all after anyway, is to be better and more healthy. We're not telling you by doing this that you have to give up Dr. Pepper forever. I still indulge every now and then. We're not telling you you have to give up sugar forever. We're not telling you you have to give up alcohol forever. We're not telling you to do any of those things. But what we're encouraging you to do is to eliminate so many of the things from our diet that cause inflammation, that cause our bodies to be very acidic, which makes it easier for disease to grow in our bodies, to eliminate the things that aren't natural, the things that God didn't create to put inside our bodies. We just encourage you for 30 days to eliminate those things, to give your body time to reset itself. It's not a diet. It's not really a program as much as I thought it was. It's really just a very easy, methodical way to reset your body so that your body can perform better than it has been, and more like it was intended to perform, basically. We're not telling you can't ever enjoy food again. And honestly, you'll learn that there's a lot of healthy food out there that you'll enjoy just as much. We as men especially are just scared of healthy food. So that's my experience with it. The very first time I did this program for 30 days, I lost 27 pounds, which is really why I did it, to see weight loss. But I was very surprised during that 28, 30 days how much better I felt. My sleeping habits improved. My mental clarity was much better. I wasn't as easily frustrated. I didn't, lose my cool at work quite as much. For some of you, maybe at home with the kids, all of those kind of things that you just kind of do without realizing, all of that got better for me. And I learned how the things that I was putting into my body really affected me, both physically and mentally. So that was my experience for the first time. After that, like I said, it was really a life changer for me. I've learned so much more about how my body reacts to what I put into it. And so I know better now, if I do indulge and have something that may upset my stomach or may make me feel lethargic, I know that now going into it. And so I save those for special times and special things that I want to enjoy like that. So basically, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the program and a little bit about the products, and then the person that invited you here can answer any more questions, anything I left out. And like I said, after I get through with this, Craig's going to post his videos, so make sure you stick around and check on that. And I guess without any further ado, we'll get started. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we call our 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond. Basically, I want to start with what's going on with our health. Do you know that 1/3 of the U.S. adults and children are either obese, morbidly obese, or overweight? 1/3 of us. 1 in 68 children now have autism. There are so many people out there. You're probably one, or you at least know someone that suffers from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, depression, autoimmune diseases, neurological diseases, and the list goes on and on and on. But we have to ask ourselves, why is this the case? Why is there so much disease out there? And science is really starting to unveil to us and show us that one of the main reasons for so much disease in all of us is because of all the sugar that we take in. There is so much sugar in our diets, sugar that we don't even know. Things that we think we're eating are healthy are loaded with sugar to make things taste better to us. And so that our diets are overloaded with sugar. In addition, 70% of the Western diet is made up of processed foods. Meat, dairy, and poultry are loaded with hormones, antibiotics, different kind of fillers, things that are added to the meat to make it go further, make it last longer, just things that aren't in the meat naturally, things that we've added to those. Our fruits and vegetables are genetically modified. They're sprayed with herbicides, they're sprayed with pesticides. All of those things go into our bodies, and our body has to figure out what to do with those. We are filling our bodies really with what we like to call frankenfoods. They're full of chemicals and they're full of preservatives. And it's causing us to be overfed but undernourished because the nourishment content in all of these foods really isn't there. So most of us start having all of these problems that we talked about, and the first thing we do is we go to the doctor. We go to the doctor to get the medical community's answer. Their answer is to eat less and to exercise more. They want to give you medication. Basically, there's a pill for everything. And honestly, what those pills do, they treat your symptoms rather than identifying the problem. Basically, that's what the pills do that we get. So what is society's answer? Society gives us starvation diets, processed food diets. They tell us to count points. They tell us to count carbs. They tell us to count calories. They just give us programs that we become obsessed with. Society focuses on skinny rather than focusing on healthy. And there's a huge difference there, especially for us men. Basically, they want to give us a short-term fix rather than a long-term lifestyle. This is a very interesting quote that we've used a lot. Food companies do not care about your health, and healthcare providers do not care about your food. And in reality, that's what we're faced with today. So what if I told you there was an easy program? There was a way that you could combine clean eating with delicious food that would help to eliminate toxins, would help to reduce inflammation, would help to balance your blood sugar, to curb your cravings, to boost your energy, to help transform your body from an acidic state to a more alkaline state, which is what our bodies were created to be. We're more alkaline, and like I said earlier, our Western diet especially has just increased the acidity in our body to make our pH completely different from that it was meant to be. And therefore, it's so much easier for us to feel bad and look bad and for us to stay sick. What if I could tell you there was an easy program to help correct nutritional deficiencies and to reduce oxidative stress? Let's talk about detoxing for just a minute. That's something that was new to me until I learned about this. Honestly, I thought that it was a buzzword or a bunch of hype or something that made it sound like it was something we need to do until I really looked at what detoxing meant and looked at the probability of how many toxins were in my body. Are you experiencing any of the following things? Low energy, brain fog or frequent headaches, sugar cravings, constipation, bloated or gassy feelings after meals, indigestion or acid reflux, you can't function without coffee, or Dr. Pepper in my case, aches, pains, stiffness, you have difficulty losing weight, you take prescription medications, you have food allergies or skin problems, if you're consuming fast foods or processed foods regularly, or if you consume diet or regular sodas. If you fall into any of those categories, which I would be willing to bet 100% of the people, the guys watching this, do fall into some of those categories, then odds are you need to detox. Because like I said, so many of the foods that we put into our body are not what they were meant to be. I teach first grade Sunday school, and I have for a long, long time. And when I talk about this, it's hard for me not to share a little story from the Bible that we share with our kids about Daniel and his friends. And the king wanted them to be servants of his, and so they wanted him to eat. They wanted him to eat this very rich diet that the king thought would make them more sharp and more agile and stronger and healthier and just make them better servants. But Daniel knew that that's not what his body was created to do. And so he asked the king, if you'll please just let me and my friends eat what we know that our body is designed to eat for 30 days, and then we will then test us and see how we compare to the people that are eating all the rich foods. So the king agreed, and at the end of the 30 days, Daniel and his friends were so much stronger and so much more agile and so much sharper, and they were just better all the way around. And so I can't help but think about that, because that's what this program is designed to do. It's not designed to starve you or to keep you from eating. It's just designed to help you learn to eat the foods that your body was designed to eat. Detoxification is also essential for your health and your weight loss. It is huge. It's huge in helping to cleanse your liver, okay? And your liver is your number one detoxifying organ in your body. So detoxifying helps to cleanse your liver so that it can do a better job. It helps you to identify allergic and addictive food and to remove the junk that's there. It helps you to recognize hunger and to learn how to eat to fuel your body. So many of us are programmed to eat with the clock rather than eating when we're hungry. So this program helps you to do that, to determine when you're hungry and when you're really just eating because you think it's time to eat. It'll help kickstart your weight loss. So many of us have weight that we can't get rid of that we think is fat from what we're eating or a lack of exercise, and those things contribute to it. But in reality, a lot of the fat that our bodies hold on to, especially in our midsection, which seems to happen the older that we get, guys, but is toxic fat. Basically, it's a lifetime of all of these toxins that are in our body that our body doesn't know what to do with. And so our body wraps those toxins in fat to protect our other organs from them and stores it, most of the time in our midsection. So detoxifying will help jumpstart your weight loss. It'll also just help you feel awesome. Like I said, the first time I did this, I was so amazed at how different I felt mentally, how different I felt physically, the way I slept, the way I conducted myself at work and around my family, around those first grade kids in Sunday school. It made me feel overall better. Basically, I want you to think about dieting, okay? Most of the diets that we do, especially us men, because we want something easy, is some sort of fasting diet or processed food diet or something along those lines. But what we're not doing while we're doing that diet is we're not eliminating any toxins, okay? So we lose weight, we lose mass, but we don't get rid of any toxins. So really, in reality, we are more toxic after we lose weight than we were before, because our toxins are just as many, but they're in a smaller space. So we are more toxic. Well, what happens then is our body can't function, our body can't keep up to get rid of those toxins because we've made ourselves even more toxic, and we get sicker, and our body functions just don't work as optimally. So we start to gain the weight back. Most of the times we gain more than we had before we left. So it's a vicious cycle like that. Well, what this helps you to do is while you're decreasing your body mass, you're eliminating toxins. So not only are you smaller, but you're much less toxic. That way your body can work better. When you start adding back some of those foods that you love, that we don't want you to give up, your body can process those things better, so then you don't gain as much weight back. So that is why we call this nutritional rebalancing. We don't call it a diet because that's not what it is. Diets have a beginning and diets have an end, okay? This program is designed to help you really learn your body, learn what you can eat, learn what you can't eat, learn what you can eat but not eat as much of, and those sort of things. So basically, what we ask for you to do is to remove from your diet, just for 30 days to start out, any dairy products. Dairy products are very acidic. Acidity raises our chance for disease. It also raises our chances for inflammation. So we ask that you remove any dairy, to remove any gluten, which is anything wheat, like crackers, bread, cereal, pasta, cookies. Thankfully, there are options out there that are gluten-free, and by all means, you can have those. But we ask that you eliminate gluten. Gluten is basically glue. It is a substance that man and science has created to put in those products, to hold them together, to make them last longer on the shelves and in our kitchen. And so it's just not really anything that has any nutritional benefit to our body. So we ask for you to eliminate gluten, to eliminate processed foods, to eliminate margarine or any similar type spread, to eliminate coffees, sodas, and alcohol. And I know a lot of you are gasping at that because, like I said, I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. I was so scared to give up Dr. Pepper for 30 days. I don't know what I thought was going to happen to me, but I sure was scared to do it. We want you to give up any artificial sweeteners and give up any refined sugar. But what we do want you to eat, this isn't a starvation thing, what we do want you to eat as much as you feel like you need to eat are fresh fruits and vegetables that have a low GI glycemic index. We want you to eat raw vegetables and raw fruit juices, brown rice, quinoa, oatmeal, nuts and seeds, beans, organic eggs, turkey, organic chicken, grass-fed beef, which you can find. I didn't think, especially in West Point, Mississippi, we're a little bitty town. We really don't even have a grocery store. We have a Walmart. I didn't figure there was any chance at me finding grass-fed beef, but you can find it here at our Walmart. And wild-caught fish. So we do want you to eat. The program does focus on eating. But it focuses on combining a good, healthy diet with our products that help you jumpstart your detoxification, which will help lead to weight loss and you feeling better. So basically, with what time we have left, I just want to tell you a little bit about our products, what we call our tools for success. And the first product I want to talk about, and what we consider the cornerstone of our product, is our protein powder. This comes in both chocolate and vanilla. It provides 20 grams of vegetable protein. Vegetable protein, that's very important. It is free of soy and is free of whey. So many proteins on the market, especially less expensive proteins, get their protein source from whey, which really is just a dairy product. And like I've told you before, dairy increases our acidity, it increases our inflammation. So a lot of people think that they're eating healthier, but really they're just putting so much more dairy into their diet that they're not really giving their body a chance to recover from that. It cracks me up to hear somebody say, well, I have a dairy allergy, but they're steady drinking their whey protein. Those things don't go together. Whey is dairy, basically. So we don't have any dairy, we don't have any whey, and it only has 160 calories per shake. Our protein source is yellow pea, brown rice, and cranberry. It has a complete amino acid profile, which is unusual for vegan proteins. And we're hearing more and more, and if you did research on your own, you would see that so many people are learning that vegan protein is the way to go. Professional athletes, professional bodybuilders, and I know you'll hear that from Craig, that vegan protein builds a much leaner muscle, a much stronger muscle without all the bulk, without all of the rapid gains that we know can so quickly go away. So vegan protein is very, very important, and ours is vegan. It has 20 essential vitamins and minerals that helps you feel fuller longer. It has a complete amino acid profile that rivals an animal protein. It has no cholesterol, no saturated or trans fats. It's gluten-free. It is easily absorbed by the body for muscle recovery. It's great for meal replacement or post-workout as a recovery shake. It comes in chocolate and vanilla, like I said that earlier, and we have a lot of different recipes that we can share with you. The person that invited you on this to watch this can share with you. And it also has alfalfa, kelp, and ginseng in it, which are, we're learning more and more about how those help us aid in recovery and digestion and all sort of those things. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is our daily fiber boost. I thought fiber was all about going to the bathroom, and how many men feel like they need help there, to be real honest. But I've learned that fiber is not really just about going to the bathroom. Fiber is huge in eliminating toxins and fat from our diet, basically. This again is vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, preservative-free. It has no artificial flavors or sweeteners. What we advise you to do every day, the amount we advise you to put in your shake is about half of your recommended fiber intake in just one scoop. It gives you 12 grams of soluble fiber from fruits and vegetables. What that fiber does in your body is it helps to remove toxins, it helps to balance blood sugar, it helps keep you feeling fuller longer. It has no taste, it is completely dissolvable, it's colorless, odorless, it mixes into liquids, it's not gritty, and you can even hide it in food for your family. We have lots of people who add this fiber to sauces and to soups and to chili and different things like that, just to help get more fiber. The Western diet is so deficient in fiber, and the amount of fiber that we need that is optimal for our body. And like I said, fiber attaches itself to toxins and to fats and helps eliminate those. So, simply by adding more fiber to your diet, you're able to help detoxify. So it's very important. What we encourage you to do is add this to your shake every morning at breakfast, your breakfast shake, and you've already, before you ever leave the house, you've got half your daily need of fiber already in your diet. The next thing I want to tell you about is our Digestion Plus. Digestion Plus is definitely is a game changer. It really is a product I did use before I did this whole program. And I used it because I was diagnosed in junior high with irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know how many of you know anyone that has that or may have that, but it definitely is something that holds you back in life. You have to plan where you're going to eat and how close you are to home and all those kind of things. And unfortunately, back then, especially back then in the medical community, there was nothing they could do for you. You know, you had to learn to deal with it. You had to learn not to stay stressed out. You had to learn not to get too tired. All of these different kind of things that's really just about impossible for a junior high kid or a high school kid to do, or someone in college. And so I was convinced that was something I'd have to deal with for the rest of my life until I found Digestion Plus. And it literally changed my life. It is a patented prebiotic, probiotic, and digestive enzyme that survives in your gastric juices. It helps to digest proteins, carbs, fiber, and lactose, minimizes gas, bloating, and heartburn. It improves your calcium absorption. It promotes balance in the intestinal tract and supports the intestinal wall that is damaged by diet, antibiotics, and stress. It helps with serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter in your brain, and that helps to improve mood. It helps to combat depression and anxiety. Nearly all of your brain cells are formulated by serotonin. That's why we are learning more and more that your gut health is directly related to your mental health. When I talked about mental fatigue and clarity and mood and all of those things earlier, all of those things improved in me because I was getting my gut healthy for the first time in my life, really. So many things that go on in our body are connected to how healthy our gut is. And if your gut's not healthy, then you can hang up your immune system being great. You can hang up your mental clarity being good. All of those things come from your gut. This helps to support your immune system. 80% of your immune system is derived in your gut. It is best to take this 30 minutes before your meals or on an empty stomach. Personally, I put it in my breakfast shake most mornings. I put it in my shake with my protein and my fiber, and I've gotten a jump start with 3 products already before I ever leave the house. It dissolves in water, and you can drink it straight or you can add it to a protein shake, like I said. The next product that we have that we encourage you to try is our Herbal Detox Tea. That's it right there. It contains key herbs that combat fatty liver disease, which we're learning more and more people suffer from now. A lot of people call that non-alcohol induced cirrhosis of the liver. And basically it's just our liver becomes just where it can't work anymore because it's so full of toxins. And so this helps to combat that. It helps to cleanse your liver and your kidneys because it has milk thistle in it, which is a natural herb that helps to detoxify your body, especially your liver. It promotes fat burning. It is decaffeinated. It's a great way to start your day, especially if you like coffee in the mornings, because you can drink this hot, and it kind of helps to wean you off of coffee, at least for those 30 days. Or you can drink it at the end of the day just to kind of help you wind down, and that's what I do. I drink mine before bed. The next product we have that we encourage is our 7-Day Body Cleanse. It's right here on the very outside of the screen. It is designed to cleanse and eliminate toxins from your body. This is not a colon cleanse. It's not something that you're going to have to take off work when you're doing. It's not something that you're going to have to miss the kids' ball games or not be able to get up and go hunting or anything like that, because it is not a colon cleanse. It is a full body cleanse. It does cleanse your colon, but it cleanses your other organs as well. It's gentle on your system. Basically, you pour one of those packets into 32 ounces of water, and you drink that throughout the day, and then you drink another 32 ounces of water just to help your body be able to absorb all of that and to get the benefits from that. I tell a lot of people these are like the scrubbing bubbles on the commercial, the bubbles that get in the bathtub and go around and scrub, get rid of everything. That's what these do, especially for your gut and for your body. They kind of get everything that clean eating leaves behind or that your body can't get rid of. And we also have a lot of people's favorite product are what we call our Energy Fizz Sticks right here. These give you calm energy with no jitters. Again, they're vegan, they're gluten-free, soy-free, preservative-free. They have no artificial colors or sweeteners, flavors. They have B vitamins that help your body deal with stress and give you a sense of well-being. B vitamins are also natural diuretics. So especially if you have to take diuretics, this can help with that because this is a natural diuretic. It contains a mineral called chromium, which helps to stabilize your blood sugar. We think about blood sugar with just diabetics, but obviously we all have blood sugar. And all of our blood sugar levels can peak, they can drop, all of those kind of things that can cause us to be moody or to be lethargic or to be on a high or a low or to feel hungry or all of those kind of things a lot of times are nothing more than our blood sugar peaking or spiking. And so what this does is it helps to balance out your blood sugar so you don't feel those things. It contains as much antioxidant as 3 cups of green tea. It contains rhodiola, which helps to improve your mood. It curbs cravings. It only has 13 calories. And again, it helps to alkalinize your body, which is huge for us. That's one thing we're trying to do, is bring our body back down to more of an alkaline state. And you can do that with these fizz sticks, is what we call them. Some people call them energy crack, all those kind of things, but we do call them fizz sticks. And they come in 2 flavors. They come in citrus and in pomegranate. That can be combined with a hot tea if you want it to give you a hot drink with a little bit of caffeine in it for some calm energy. We call those a tizzy because it's a fizzy combined with tea. But anyway, so those are the key products in our 30 Days to Healthy Living. All of these products can be purchased individually, and they work individually. But as with most things like this, they are designed to have a compounding effect, to all work together to give you what your body needs for 30 days to help reset. It's like pushing the reset button on your body. So we do have ways to sell you these products, to help you get these products at a discount, to help get them cheaper. I'm going to go over that very quickly, just to give you an idea. We'll be posting more information about the pricing and the packaging on this page. So there again, check back with that, or ask the person who invited you to view this. But basically, we have, like I said, they can be bought individually, but we do have 2 packages that really help to really give you a jump start, and you get a better price when you buy them in a package, to be real honest. But the first is what we call a Jumpstart Your Health. You get 1 protein shake, you get your Digestion Plus, 1 box of Herbal Detox Tea, Daily Fiber Boost, you get a free gift, which we encourage, the 7-Day Body Cleanse, and you're going to get a 20% discount for a year with this program. That helps you because 90% of the people who do this really fall in love with at least 1 or 2 of these products and keep doing them even after their 30 days are over. And so this program helps you to be able to keep getting a discount the more you buy, basically. And so that program is right around $163, which, if you divide that out by 30 days, that's really not very much at all. Most of us spend that at Sonic or at McDonald's or whatever in the morning before breakfast. So that is our first plan. The second package that we have is really a much better deal, and it's enough product for you to be able to have 2 shakes a day and more energy drinks, and it really is just a much better deal, and it's also a much more effective way to do this program. Because with the second package that we call our 30 Days to Healthy Living, you're getting a 40% discount on your products. You get our protein shakes, but you get both of them. You get a chocolate and a vanilla. You get the energy fizz sticks. You get both of those. You get a box of pomegranate and a box of citrus. You get herbal detox tea, but instead of 1, you get 2 of those as well. So you can already tell it's a much better plan. You get your Digestion Plus, 7-Day Body Cleanse. You get a access to a private Facebook group that we put you in, that you don't have to post anything in if you don't want to. You don't have to ask questions. You don't have to do anything. But it is daily coaching by one of our professionals that helps to that tell you about these products and what they're doing and really coach you through that. You get access to one of those groups. You have, again, 20% to 40% off for an entire year. You get a free gift of your choice, and you get free shipping. And that package is right around $274, which averages out to about $8 a day. And for $8 a day, you're getting 2 meals, you're getting 2 energy drinks a day, you're having your supplements, probiotics, those sort of things, your tea every day. So all of that for $8 a day, which is a great way to look at investing into your health, to invest into you for yourself. You want to feel better, you want to look better, or maybe for your family. You know, it's something that us guys don't think about or don't talk about, but we think about all the time is being here long term. You know, maybe it's your kid's graduation you want to see, or your grandkid's wedding that you're worried about not being around for. I mean, you know, we don't talk about those things, but we think about them. And this is a very, very economical way to invest into your health and into the well-being of you, but also to your family. So I really want to encourage you to look at this program, to talk with the person that invited you here, ask questions, just really get to know these products and learn what this program can do for you. Like I said, we have those 30-day coaching groups. We have the next one starting as the day after the Super Bowl. So, you know, you can go through the Super Bowl doing whatever you want to do. And what better day to start turning over a new leaf. You know, so many times we think we need to do that in January and it just kind of gets lost in the shuffle. I think the morning after the Super Bowl is a great time for us guys to really take control back of our health and take control of what we're eating and just learn more about our bodies and learn how we can look better, feel better, and just be better for ourselves and for those that we know and love. So I just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Like I said, sorry about the glitch with the snowstorm. It's not really anything we could do. Arbonne doesn't have a product for that, for snowstorm. They may work on that, I don't know. But so we couldn't really help that. But check back here for pricing. Check back here for a video from Craig Bain. He's got a great testimony with these products. It's something you definitely want to hear. And like I said, be sure and talk to the person who invited you to watch this video to learn more about our products. Thank you. Have a good night.